Hey guys, so here's the third installment of my XFL uniform redesign series, and today we're going to be tackling the DC Defenders, the team in Washington DC, and basically had another uniform to redesign here. The DC Defenders, first of all, I just want to say I really like their logo. I think their logo is super cool. It's kind of got this lightning bolt thing going on, and I don't know, something about it just looks really sharp. Just really like it a lot. So that's that. As far as the uniforms themselves go, I don't have too much bad to say about them. I kind of actually like them. You know, I like the color red. It's just red and white, so simple colors. I don't think there's anything really negative you can say about it. If there was something negative that you could say, it's really just that they're kind of plain. But, I could live with that. So I think they're probably my most favorite uniform of all the XFL uniforms out there. So I definitely, I think I like their uniforms, but still think that, we could try something different, make them better here. So as you can see here, I'm inking the drawing that I made, and I'm just outlining everything with the Pigma Micron marker here. And basically, I'm trying to redesign all of the XFL jerseys or all of their uniforms. And I'd say on the whole, I was pretty disappointed with the XFL uniforms when they came out. So I figured I could upgrade them and make them look a little bit better. And but like I said, the DC Defenders, I do think of all the XFL uniforms that are out there, they are my favorite. So don't have too much negative to say about them. But still going to try and do a redesign, see if we can improve the design here, see if I can do something different, hopefully better. And, just see what I can come up with. So starting to finish up the inking here, doing the last few details, thickening up, the lines that need more emphasis, and drawing in the thin lines of the uniform. So just finishing that up there. And be sure to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel. I'm going to be doing uniform redesigns for all 8 teams of the XFL. This is the third one that I've done. And then as I create the new videos showcasing those redesigns, you'll be able to see the next one as it comes out. And here I'm adding the last few details of the inking here before I get into color. All right, well here's the best part of the video. Here's where I get into the color, where you can really see what I'm thinking for the uniforms, for the design for these. And right off the bat, you can see the difference is I'm using blue. And of course, the DC Defenders, their colors are just red and white. But I thought, how ironic would it be that there's so many sports teams out there, especially football teams, where their colors are red, white, and blue. And how ironic would it be that a team in the nation's capital in Washington D.C., their colors aren't red, white, and blue. So I figured I'd make this kind of a patriotic uniform, make it look like, very same colors as the American flag, sort of what if Captain America was on a football team, what would his uniform look like? So I started off with the blue here, kind of made that the main theme color. And we'll see what I do with the red. But, I just thought that red, white, and blue, it's a team in Washington, D.C., in the nation's capital. It only seemed appropriate for them to have those colors. So here I'm getting into the red here. And as you can see, we got one side of the helmet is blue with the logo, and the other side is just red and white stripes, just like the American flag. And then on the shoulder pad, it's got red and white stripes as well. And, I kind of did it just as, borderline gimmicky, just because I thought, hey, it'd be something outlandish, be something pretty wild. But, after drawing this uniform out, I think I really like it. The more I see it, it starts to grow on me. I kind of like having the helmet with each side being different and the one shoulder pad being different. I think it just kind of pops, something different, something unique. And like I said, takes advantage of the patriotic theme. So I think I really like it. After rewatching this video, maybe the one difference I would change is I had one sock be blue and one sock be the red and white stripes. Maybe I'd just change that to have both socks be blue. But other than that, like I said, I first created these uniforms almost as a gimmick, but the more I look at them, they keep growing on me. And I think they'd be a pretty cool design. It's definitely out there, definitely a little bit outlandish, a little bit gimmicky. But I think it works. The more I look at it, the more I just kind of like the way that it's turning out. So I'm just adding here some shading to try to make this drawing look a little bit more 3D, give it a little bit more life to it, a little more pop to the drawing. So I'm just adding in some shading there with a light gray marker. And then here I'm adding some shading to this guy's skin. And then lastly, adding some shading to the blue with the dark gray marker. And this is, of course, the home jersey in the larger drawing here. And then I'll get to the away jersey in the smaller drawing. Here I'm using a white pen just to try to replace some of the areas where I put a little too much red. All right, so here I'm getting into the away jersey, and same thing with the one side of the helmet blue. And here I decided to make just the one shoulder pad blue, while the jersey itself will be white. And then over here I add same as the home jersey, where one of the shoulder pads has red and white stripes, and one side of the helmet has red and white stripes as well. And there again, I think these away jerseys look pretty sharp too. I think you can get away with having the two different colored shoulder pads with the white jersey itself. It was kind of an out there idea when I first came up with it, but the more I look at it, the more it kind of grows on me. The more I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. Definitely a jersey I'd like to see in person. I think it'd be pretty nice. It would for sure be unique. I mean, if the XFL, wants to compete with the NFL and compete for people's attention, I think one easy way to do that is if they beef up the jerseys and just kind of have some outlandish jerseys that look pretty sharp. That's one way. Obviously, the talent-wise, there's no way they can compete with the NFL, but they can at least compete in style points. And they can definitely have jerseys that look really cool. I think that's one way to get attention, get people interested in the league. So just doing some shading here on the away jersey, fill in the last little details. And here we go. Here's the jerseys. Here's how they turned out. Like I said, the more I see this design, the more it grew on me, and I think it turned out pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty sharp. And, I definitely love to see a uniform like this in person, especially the helmet, one side blue, one side the red and white stripes. I mean, I feel like that'd be a real sharp helmet. So let me know what you guys think of this jersey in the comments. You think it's super ugly? Let me know. You think it's pretty cool looking like I do? Let me know what you think. Definitely like to hear what you guys think about these uniforms.